What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel, and today let's continue with some more F1 2017 here in the channel. We are still with the Red Bull Racing team, and today we are at the Suzuka International Circuit for the Japanese Grand Prix. So first of all, let's dive onto our laptop, shall we? And we are going to see that it's mixed conditions in the weather forecast, so it might rain. Hopefully it won't rain for qualifying and or the race, but we are definitely going to have some rain throughout the weekend, so let's see how that one goes. Hey Nesras, welcome to the live stream, mate. We are drawing in our rivalry with Lewis Hamilton. It is our first rivalry against the British driver after we just kicked Vettel's butt, and we are currently exceeding the expectations of the team. We are maxed out in our relationship with the Red Bull team. We are still the third best car, but we are waiting for a sorry, I forgot the word, an upgrade on the rear downforce, the ultimate upgrade on the rear downforce, which is going to make us the best car in terms of aerodynamic efficiency, and is also going to promote us to best car, I think, in that graphic in the right hand side of your monitors. Game crew and Dale, welcome both of you to the live stream. How are you guys doing? And yeah, we got 700 subs, so yeah guys, just thank you all for the support, because it's just been it, like from the start of the life cycle of this game. I've been having lots of support from you guys. You seem to enjoy my content. I know I enjoy making this content, so I think we can have a great time together. Moving on to the upgrades though, we still have that ultimate weight redistribution to go, but I don't think we are going to get that. We are second best in terms of the chassis. We are second best in the aerodynamic efficiency, but we are going to get to first unless Ferrari also brings an upgrade in the aero department for USA. In the powertrain though, as you can see, we are the fifth best. Quite a gap between us and the guys who we are fighting for the championship, but yeah, that's what we have to deal with, right? So doing our best. In terms of the vehicle management, we are going back to this power unit for practice. Let me get back to it. And 36, 30, yeah, that's the one. I'm going to keep the fourth one for the qualifying and the race. All of its components are still below 10%, and it's already the second race of it, I think. The gearbox is also fine, 25%. Now the standings though, we are leading the championship by 48 points ahead of Sebastian Vettel. We are also leading by 73 to Sergio Perez. Daniel Ricciardo with his DNF, when he was actually running second at Malaysia. It was going to be his second podium in a row, his second place finish in a row, but he DNF'd in the closing stages of the race. So he was overtaken by Valtteri Bottas and is currently carrying 68 points. What's the math? 18. I have almost 6 points. Not 6. I have almost 5 times more points than him. So yeah, that's really taking a shot at our chances at the constructors. As you can see, we are only 2 points in front of Force India, and we are currently 32 points behind the Italian-based squad. As you can see down the grid, some close battles, especially between the McLaren and the Sauber teams, and also Williams and Toro Rosso battling to make sure they are not last place. So let's see how that goes. In the leaderboards, we are still top 10, which is nice, and we got second at Kuala Lumpur, as you can see. And yeah, we haven't finished lower than 5th place since Monaco, which is a good streak to go on, I think. But yeah, let's kick off the weekend. Let's kick off the Japanese Grand Prix weekend with the practice session here at Suzuka. Hopefully it will be a good one today.
We're back at one of the oldest and one of the best racing tracks on the Formula One calendar. Welcome to Suzuka, where the practice session is just about to start. of the more intimidating corners on any Formula One track is the legendary 130R. Whilst unusual, the name actually comes from the original design of the corner, a 130-metre radius turn starting just past the track crossover. Over the years, due to several severe accidents, the corner's been redesigned to create a straighter entry and creating what is now a double apex left-handed corner.
Despite the changes, this is still one of the most exhilarating corners that drivers in F1 have to take. It's not normally considered an overtaking spot, but this is the scene of one of Fernando Alonso's most famous manoeuvres, when in 2005 he passed Michael Schumacher's Ferrari around the outside.
I really like my helmet. Hey Burrito Frito, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? So, first of all, get the setup on the car. Where is it? Where is Japan? It's probably up here. Japan, here it is. Okay, there we have it.
Okay, one of the programs we should probably do before qualifying is the qualifying program. Let's prepare ourselves as best we can. We don't want to find ourselves starting at the back.
Okay, so tire selection. Okay, it's going to be the mediums because we are going to start with the track acclimatization program. But first of all, let's check the weather for qualifying, which is dry, and the race, it's going to be dry as well, it looks like. So yeah, good conditions for a qualifying session and a race. So let's get out there for the track acclimatization program. Let's see how the car behaves on this setup. Look at the bumpiness of this track. Okay, looks like this is going to be a good lap, close to perfect. Only a few corners on the green. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, I was driving like an asshole, but yeah. I dropped down to third mid corner. The car doesn't really like it. Done. Let's return to the track. So yeah, we slided a bit in some corners, but that's probably due to the what's the name? To the medium compound of tires not having the best grip in the world, right? Hey Rafa, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? Oh, wrong button. Let's move on to the tire management program. See how easy we are on the tires around the Japanese circuit. Oh, sorry about that. the car jumped over the curb, and of course went straight because it's in the air, right? You can steer the car in the air. This is not GTA 5. I'm fine with green on this one. Let's jump to the garage. Give me a moment. Let's go for the fuel saving program. Let's see how fuel efficient our driving is around here. I should have gone to wash my glasses before the live stream, but whatever. I think so. I really do think so, Porrito. I liked the development Honda had last season. And I was kind of worried for McLaren because the Renault didn't seem too reliable throughout the entire season. Just take a look at the at the Red Bull's misfortunes throughout the season, right? My god, that was too strong of a lap. Hey Francisco, what's up? No, this is not Malaysia. Is it on the title? I forgot to change it probably. Sorry about that. I'll change it after the I'll change it after the live stream is over. But yeah, like I was kind of worried about the Renault because yeah, they had reliability issues throughout the season, especially with the Red Bulls, but then later on the season it got worse. So yeah, I was kind of worried about the Renault reliability, and I actually saw improvement from Honda towards the end of the season, even with McLaren. McLaren were stronger later in the season, so yeah, I think this is just a step forward from Honda. God damn it, what am I doing? I'm not like behaving... I'm not even trying to save fuel. What's wrong with me? Okay, let me do this proper lap now. Oh, really? Okay, I just need to lift off earlier. Done. Return to the garage, please. Now let's move on to the qualifying pace program. I think it's the name of it. Yeah, the qualifying simulation. Yeah, I'm not watching the testing as well. Does it have the straight line speed? I don't know. But, like, the design of the car can counter slightly any loss of straight line speed. But I mean, with the way the Renaults have been throughout last season, they just need to be reliable and they'll constantly beat. Like, Force India... Weren't Force India close to beating Red Bull in the Constructors? I mean, they probably would... They probably weren't because of their, like, the contacts between both Force India drivers damaging the points total, but if they didn't have all those issues, Force India would probably be very close to overtaking Red Bull in the Constructors, just because the Mercedes power unit is reliable. Like, the only thing, I don't remember Force India having problems, like DNFing because of a problem with the car. Right, I only saw them like bang each other, but other than that I never saw problems with the Force India cars. Why? Because the Mercedes power unit is reliable and it's quick. Hey Dima, welcome to the live stream. Okay, I'm very slow. I need to focus on this lap. Hey Mystic Gamer, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? I don't think we can get purple, and I won't be pushing the engine. I don't need to push the engine any more than this. I'm already on an underpowered car because my engine, my ICEs and turbochargers especially are worn out. That's why this power unit is relegated to practice only. But, yeah.
1:26.6.
Okay, let's go for the race pace simulation. Let's see how quick our race pace is. I'm confident in it. I'm confident in our race pace.
Daniel sat in P4.
Oh, god damn it. was probably too aggressive. Okay, that was too much. I was trying to do that corner full throttle because I have the feeling the AI does it full throttle. Yeah, that was... Let us take a look at that. There we go. Whee! Oh no, what? First corner? I don't know what corner you're talking about, Francisco. Oh, that's that like the one where I tried to go full throttle. Overshot it. God damn it. That was dumb. I turned in too early. Once again, turned in too early. God damn it, be consistent. Ruben. Be freaking consistent around this place. I'm still losing so much. Yeah, Rodrigo. On the weekends I do multiple live streams per day, so. God damn, this track is so bumpy. You see my hands go everywhere? It's not just me.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Okay, just need one more lap with the green delta.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
I think Mercedes, if Mercedes have the best power unit, if the Mercedes have the best, god damn it, if Mercedes, I'm trying to phrase it, if Mercedes have the best power units instead of being the quicker power unit, I don't think everyone is going to be able to match them, because now with the reduced components per season, they can't turn up the engines, they can't turn up the fuel mix to try to mitigate the horsepower disadvantage, because that will worn out the engine quicker, and of course the teams cannot afford that. So that's a bit unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. God damn it. Okay, we got purple there, so we can return to the garage, change the power unit, and then jump to qualifying. Sorry, not here. Power unit, yeah.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:26.6.
Nice. Okay, so let's go to the pause menu, finish this session, jump to qualifying.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top three again are a Red Bull, Perez and Lewis Hamilton. Practice times are on the board then, but no points are on offer just yet. We'll be back with more F1 action soon.
Well, I mean, I was faster on the super softs, that's not too big of a deal, right? I'm supposed to be faster on the super softs, but yeah. Hey Dave, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream, man. I think I have an eyelash, like, on my eyes or something. Give me a moment. It's really bothering me. In the meantime, we have over 2,000 resource points. Hey Bob, welcome to the live stream, man. I just have this very annoying itchiness on my eyes. But yeah, let's listen to Emma Jenkins with the targets for the qualifying session.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
Okay, so qualifying 5th and beat our rival Lewis Hamilton, with whom you guys can see we are tied with. Research and development, we can get that one. It's going to be delivered out Australia, but whatever. I don't think I'll be at Australia with this. No man, I don't need that. I just need to probably just go wash my face or something. And yeah, after that one, when we have the points after the end of the season, we are going to complete everything with Red Bull besides the durability upgrades. So yeah, hopefully we are going to be a good team for the upcoming season. So R&D, okay, yeah, that's all fine. Mercedes got an upgrade for the Japanese Grand Prix. That's also nice to see. So yeah, let's just let's jump into the qualifying session for the Japanese Grand Prix. Let's see how it goes.
Welcome to the only figure of 8 track on the F1 calendar. We're here at Suzuka for qualifying today ahead of the Japanese Grand Prix. Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk, and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction, and over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong, and that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
We don't think you'll have any trouble getting into the next session, so don't push too hard.
Okay, so our setup is fine, just going to reduce the amount of fuel by a bit. I think I'm just going to do the normal two-stop strategy. So for this first Q1, or for this first qualifying session, I'm going to... Well, I need the tablet again, sorry man. I need to change to the soft tires. I'm going to start the race on the super softs. And yeah, session info, let's see, timings. Okay, let's fast forward. Doesn't look like it will rain anytime soon. So we're going to get out there on the last couple minutes of the session, as we usually do. Timings, looks like Sergio Perez is fastest so far with a 1:25.6. Almost 800 quicker than Nico Hülkenberg. Okay, it's getting close to our time to get out there. Let's get out there.
All clear the garage, please. Car ready to leave.
Car ready to leave. Okay. Looks like I have quite a good amount of people behind me. Sorry, Stroll, I had Hülkenberg coming through.
Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap, or that's qualifying over for us.
Oh, the change of direction, that was quick. This is better in qualifying than it was at during the practice. I mean, I'm not going to be the last one out there, so the cars behind me are still going to have bullshit simulation lap times, but whatever. This is still Q1. I'm for sure not going to be knocked out in Q1. Surely not. Hey Terminator, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? I hate how the sun reflects on the track. I couldn't see the apex for the first degn. Stroll is most likely benefiting so much from all this. Hey, SGS Tiger, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing, mate? Terminator, I'm fine, man. I'm fine. 8th place on the softs, not too bad, I don't think. Okay, so that's it for Q1. I got beaten by Ricardo, but he was on super softs. That's expected. And yeah, Grosjean in pit. Wow, looks like the Haas. Looks like this circuit might benefit the Haas cars. Maybe it was just the top teams, like not going full power. But well, at least it's a good performance from the Haas partnership in Q1. Lewis Hamilton 12th on the softs, almost beaten, I mean 4 tenths away, but Verline in P13, so he's out of Q2. Sainz as well and Ericsson, both Saubers are out of Q2. Lance Stroll, despite slipstreaming me the entire lap, he couldn't better P16, he's in front of Kvyat and Kimi Räikkönen. Wow, Felipe Massa also out, and Jolyon Palmer is in last place at the moment. Okay, let's see. Let's move on to Q2 and see how it goes. I'm fine, Tiger, sorry. Yeah. Just as I said to Terminator, I'm absolutely fine. Hey Matt, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? So, this time we have the super soft tires fitted into the car. Let's fast forward, as we usually do. Let's wait for the final minutes of this session. Is the AI going to only do one lap, or are they waiting just... No, they are going to only do one lap, I think. Look at this. This is weird. Whoever makes it out of the pits, like, late in the session, benefits from a...
Everyone ready? Okay, let's
a
go.
warmer track. Like, Codemasters makes the cars go on the track faster later in the session. It's to simulate the increase in track temperature, to simulate the track getting more rubber. So I'm going to be faster just by virtue of being later out on track. I'm going to be faster than the AI. Yeah, looks like, for example, that Haas, I didn't catch who that was, but that's quite interesting. Hey Ivan, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, mate? So yeah, looks like that was Grosjean, since Magnussen is right in front of me. No, I can follow you. I can follow you, okay, Matt? Especially if you are going to give me slipstream for the start of the lap. That's going to be nice. Oh, mate. See, the sun reflects. I can't even see the turning point, or the turning point for that corner. But yeah. Oh my Jesus. A Sauber can get into Q3 just by virtue of being out there late. There's someone who got out on the track even later than me. I don't know who that is, but I can see him on the minimap. Hey Attilo, I don't care about your opinion of my skill on the game. By the way, this is not corner help, I'm doing the cornering. This is just to allow me to communicate with you guys in the chat better, because I don't have to focus on the track as much. By the way, why am I even justifying myself to you? Like, if you are not here to have a good time, just leave. Yeah, Rolly, what's up, man? I know this is not Malaysia. I forgot to change the title, sorry about that. Okay, we might have a bit of dirty air in front of us because of K-Mac. Okay, qualifying is complete. Looks like Ocon is fastest so far. But yeah, looks like the Haas are quick in this track. Magnussen is not holding me up. You got a better exit than me. Oh my god, sorry about that. Okay, P6. Not bad as well. We got held up by K-Mac there. Oh, Carlos Sainz see? The McLaren and both Saubers are in Q3. Just because they got out late. Hamilton is out, Bottas is out, Grosjean is also out. Yeah, man. Getting out there late in the session is a huge advantage. So yeah. So we are ready, I think, for the top 10 shootout. Let's see in which order we are going to occupy the first 5 rows of the grid. So, first of all, let's change the tires. I like to actually use the Q3 recommended tires in actual Q3. Just a bit of a ritual I have. So, yeah, can I also... No, I'm not going to do that, I don't need it. So, let's just fast forward as usual. Really like to see both Saubers in the top 10. Okay. So, close to our time to get out there. Get out there.
All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
Okay, looks like I'm the last one out there once again. Oh, Ocon is a good guy to follow. The Force Indians are so incredibly fast. So he's definitely a good guy to follow. Okay, boys, let's go for it. Q3 is upon us. Let's go for our lap. Yeah, I'm not going to get pole. As you can see, Ocon is pulling away from me, which means he's going to get a faster lap time. But I have much better straight line speed. Can I get into DRS? Not DRS, but slipstream range. Come on. Ah, P3. Okay, that was still very good. I'm still pretty satisfied with that lap.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Perez, Ocon, and a Red Bull. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
Yeah, both Force Indias are just extremely quick. Not much I could have done about that. So yeah, it's a front row lockout for the Pink Panthers, with me in third place, then Vettel splitting both Ferraris. Oh, we were so close, me and Vettel. We are separated by 21 thousandths of a second. That's quite good. Then we have Hülkenberg, Magnussen, then Alonso and both Saubers, who of course they weren't much of a match to everyone else, but at least it was good they got onto Q3. Especially with both cars, maybe they can get a good start, not lose positions at the start, and they might be set for a top 10 finish. Especially as people start DNFing, as this is late in the season, the components are pretty stressed out. So in Malaysia we got 5 DNFs. So okay, 318 points. We beat Lewis Hamilton, as he didn't even completed qualifying, so we got 2 free points on him. And yeah, we beat our teammate, we beat the target. So yeah guys, let's listen to Emma Jenkins once again with the targets for this Grand Prix.
On the race goals you should keep in mind.
Hey Gabriel, welcome to the live stream. Bem-vindo. Tudo bem? I'm fine Gabriel. How are you? Hey Klaus, what's up man? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, we just got past 700 subscribers. So that's pretty goddamn awesome in my opinion. But yeah, for now I'm just going to change scenes in OBS, as you guys probably know, as we are going to add onto our track, our grid slot for the start of the Japanese Grand Prix. See you guys then.
We're live today from the Mie Prefecture of Japan as we look forward to the Japanese Grand Prix. The 2015 race here was one of only 5 Grand Prix in history to feature no retirements at all. Although with the highly competitive field we have today, I don't expect we'll be repeating that stat anytime soon. A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles. And it's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 racetrack. The drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. And keep an eye out for overtakes going into the final chicane. As the drivers complete their preparations down below us on the grid, one man who's no stranger to the pre-race pressure is Anthony Davidson, who joins me in the commentary box today. Great to have you with us, Ant. I'm sure you can tell us all about what goes through a driver's head before lights out.
I think so, Ferrari. I think so.
Over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. It's Sergio Perez on pole position today,
Oh, we got promoted.
and a Red Bull alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Kevin Magnussen, and Alonso, Wehrlein, Sainz, Van Dorn, and Lewis Hamilton, Bottas, Ocon, Romain Grosjean, and Vettel, Stroll, Kvyat, Kimi Raikkonen, and Felipe Massa, Ericsson, and Jolyon Palmer rounds off the grid.
Ah, Ericsson got a
And
penalty.
with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
I would have liked if both Saubers started in the top 10. That would be nice.
Out at the race start. There will be faster cars trying to get past. See if you can hold them.
Okay, let me just check where Wehrlein is. He's in 7th. Because I think both Bottas, yeah, it was Bottas, Vettel, and Ocon got penalties apparently for changing components. So, race strategy, super soft, super soft, super soft. I think we can do that. I'm just not too comfortable with that many laps of under fuel. Maybe 5 is okay. I'm going to take it 5. I can be okay with 5. So, let's go for it. As we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out, and away we go for the Japanese Grand Prix. Quite a bit of wheel spin, not the greatest start from us, as Ricciardo is already side by side with us. Is Hülkenberg going to make it 3 wide? No. I backed off from the maneuver since I don't want any incidents with my teammate, who really needs the point. He hasn't even reached 70 points this season, so a very bad performance from the Australian, coupled with some unfortunate moments, yes, but a very poor performance in the early season from Ricciardo. So he's up in 2nd, he's chasing the Force India of Sergio Perez. I'm going to eventually get back on them. I'm not too worried about that, especially as I have such an underfueled car. I'm going to have more or better turning ability. My car, of course, I don't have as much downforce, especially on the front end of the car. We have insane straight line speed compared to these guys. As you can see, Perez is already pulling away from Danny Rick, so I guess it might be close to the point where I overtake the Australian and try myself to have a go at the Mexican. So pulling away from Hülkenberg, looks like whoever is in 6th place is also okay. I think that is Alonso. Wehrlein got a good start, he maintained P7 right behind the Spaniard of the McLaren. Better straight line speed, as you saw there, got me past Ricciardo without too much problems, or too many problems. And now we are going for another lap on Rich Mix. Sergio Perez sets the fastest lap of the race so far. Is already 1.4 seconds in front of me as we go once again through this first corner. Touched the inside curb, not very nice, not very optimal for the car, as it is still heavy on fuel, and as you go on the brakes and turning, all of the weight of the car gets concentrated on the suspension of that front left tire. So if you dislocate the rear any more than what you want to, I'm afraid the front suspension won't be able to take it and you are going for a spin. So you need to be careful with your approach into turn 1, especially when you are heavy on fuel. Okay, once again into the hairpin. Smooth on the throttle, nice exit. And yeah, let's take a look at the gaps between us and Perez. He's going to pull off in the middle sector, but I think I have more than it takes to close in massively on the last one because of our difference in top speed. Come on, how close are we? Purple second sector, 1.5 seconds separates us, so we haven't lost much, if at all, during the last lap. Bit too tight on the second corner on the left-hander of the chicane as we go fastest. We were faster by around 2/10 over Perez last lap. Not touching the curb, which is nice, going down to 5th. Some people prefer 4th, but I think 5th is okay. Yeah, the car is understeering slightly because of the fuel load, but Yeah, so I'm coming for Perez. I'm not only on reach mix, I'm also underfueled by more than 5 laps, which is giving me an immense advantage in cornering ability especially. Also, the engine doesn't need to work as work as hard to get me on a top speed quicker, since the car is lighter. The engine doesn't need to move as heavy of a mass. Looks like I'm headed for another fastest lap of the race. Taking slipstream and probably DRS on the Mexican. Okay, and we can start now. I can go on lean mix to recover some of the fuel while still closing in on the Mexican. I took fourth there because the car showed some instability as I was trying to manage the fuel mode on the braking zone, which is not optimal, but whatever. We got through it. God damn it. Yeah, as you can see there, we just got on the inside curb. You got on that inside curb. I had to basically undo the corner. I couldn't give as much angle on the corner because with that wheel up here, it's going to unsettle the rear. So I had to undo, on coats, the corner. That brought me wider. And then there's no grip there. I corrected the first time, but then I was still on the grass, as you can probably see that rear tire, and round it goes. So oh. Come on. Okay. Now we can get some slipstream off of Perez, I'm guessing. Hey Strictly YouTube, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing, mate?
We're starting to think about saving some fuel. Lower the fuel mix and go easy on the throttle.
Nah, man, I can only lower it once I'm past Perez. He's getting better traction than me out of these corners. Come on. God damn. Whoop. The car wanted to get loose once again. Come on. We need to catch up to Perez. Look how far away we are from Ricciardo already. This is what Perez is making me do. That's how much I need to push to keep myself in touch with the Mexican. God damn it. This guy. The Force Indias are truly a beast. At the moment, in this career mode. Turn! Okay, let's focus.
Right, some information on Ricciardo. They have an issue with their car.
Really?
They're going to be slow.
Why is it Ricciardo every single time he's in a good position? Why? He was in second with like 15 laps to go at Malaysia, and he got the DNF. Now Ricciardo is in P3, got a good start, he's pulling away from everyone, or at least he's in kind of no man's land. Now he has problems. I swear to God, man. I guess it's realistic, but goddamn. Whew. Hey, Kate, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live stream. It looks like I can't catch up Perez. Who is it that's coming up on Ricciardo? Hulkenberg? Yeah, it is Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg is on a podium position, guys. This is it. The world is falling apart. Hulkenberg is on a podium. Oh, what's going on with Perez? Hold it! Woohoo! Yeah, braking there on the curb is not advisable, but we held it, boys. We held it. What's wrong with the car? What the hell? Last live stream was at Baku? Well... like, what's wrong with the car? I don't understand. I mean, the tires must be getting worn out, but... come on, it's only 7 laps. I've been pushing like mad trying to catch up with Sergio, but still. Hey Benzo, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, that was a cool... well, I'm in Japan, so every time I step into Japan I got a bonus to my drifting ability, right? But goddamn, that was tough to hold. Nevertheless, it closed me massively onto Perez. I think I'm going to be able to overtake him now, come on. So, to the side, goddammit. Oh, I got yellow flag. Okay. Let's do this properly. Yeah, I was driving like an asshole. Okay. Paris is coming for me, but I have better top end speed. You're from Hungary? Well, I'm from Portugal. Welcome to the live stream, mate. How are you doing? Well, on the drift? Yeah, that would be nice. I've done something similar in F1 2016, because I qualified in P2 in the manor in my first season against Ultimate AI. But yeah, I qualified in P2. Rosberg got pole. I went side by side with him, but I did the same. I lost the rear, but it wasn't like on the curb. I just had the brake bias too far forwards and locked up the rears. Lost it and went sideways past Rosberg into turn 1. That was clean. I had contact with no one. I just held the drift and got past Raikkonen. Oh, Gilvano, welcome to the live stream. No problem. This car is very good at conserving fuel. And looks like we have someone who spun? Let me see who is it that is parked. We're going by someone. Oh, that's Grosjean. Grosjean parked his car. I don't know, can we see any contact? No, we can't see any form of contact, but that's unfortunate for him. Let me see, maybe Someone got a warning? Was it Grosjean battling K-Mag? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Magnussen was battling K-Mag, but both of them have exceeded track limits warnings. I don't know then. I don't know what's going on. maybe Grosjean and Hülkenberg came together. Will I go to Mercedes next season if I get an offer? Yes. Hey Benz, thanks for the subscription, man. Well, glad you are enjoying the live stream. Thank you for the subscription. And yeah, hopefully it will be a good race from us. Hopefully you will enjoy the remaining of the live stream. By the way, I had a question from someone I didn't quite notice. Well, give me a moment. I had a... Okay, whatever. I'm seeing stuff. Who's my favorite driver in Formula 1? I don't have really a favorite driver. Like, I don't support, I don't cheer for any drivers or any teams. But, like, the team I like the most is Red Bull because I like their livery the most out of everyone. And I like Verstappen the most. I don't really care if he wins a race or not. I just want to see good races. Doesn't matter who's battling for what position. I just want to see good racing. But my favorite driver, I could say it is Verstappen. He is the one I like the most of. Unfortunately, I'm racing alongside Ricciardo, not Verstappen. Well, thanks a lot, Giovanni. Glad you enjoyed the live streams this much. Like, why didn't I take notification? Because I don't get notifications from everyone. I don't know why, but I don't get notifications from every single subscription. Like my stream labels doesn't notify me of everyone. Even the YouTube notification stuff doesn't notify me of everyone. Hell, even YouTube itself doesn't warn me of everyone because I'm used to getting like an email from like a notification from YouTube that someone subscribed me, but for some people I don't even get their emails, let alone the subscription notifications. Your grandfather hates Verstappen? Well, we are not supposed to like everyone, and not everyone is supposed to like us, so that's okay. Well, thanks, Benson. I'll need it because this Perez guy is an absolute maniac. She's a maniac. Oh, god damn it. Ricciardo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ricciardo has dropped down to 7th place from 3rd after his mechanical problems. I don't know if our team was able to fix it, but yeah, at least he's done in 7th. He's not out of the points, but god damn it, he truly needed those points. Ocon is off every... I really like Ocon as well, but yeah, he's not the driver I like the most of. That's what you are supposed to do then. You are supposed to risk everyone. Like, you are racing to come up first. That's the only thing that matters. You winning. Nothing else matters. Not even your own safety. Why do you think the guys step onto these cars? They just want to win. They don't even care if they would die chasing the next 10th of a second. Right? Like, you are supposed to take risks in F1. So, that's why I like Verstappen. That's exactly the way I like Verstappen. He's not making races interesting, he is racing. Everyone else is just managing their cars because F1 became a managing contest. But everyone else is managing their cars, their tires, their fuel situation, their brakes, their mother. They're probably managing their mother as well.
Okay, some information on Bottas. They seem to have an issue.
Oh, looks like Bottas has an issue. Verstappen is the only one who's actually racing. Was he born in Belgium? Doesn't matter where he come from, to be honest. But yeah, if he was born in Belgium, was he just naturalized Dutch? I didn't know. No, I mean, you need, like... One thing is racing, other thing is not following the racing line. Whenever you need to brake, right?
We're
But,
approaching the
yeah.
pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Come on, Ricardo is dropping down still, I think. Oh, he grew up in Holland? Okay. I can't shake Perez to save my life. Fortunately, my low downforce, high ballast setup allows me to keep my top end speed, so that Perez, even with DRS, he can't overtake me. Should F1 be an Olympic sport? No, man. And it's not because it's not a sport or whatever, it's because of the costs. Like, it would be too high. Like for any government to create an F1 car and pay an F1 team for just one event. What position I finished at Malaysia? I don't remember. I think it was P2. Yeah, it was P2. Perez is going to the pits, he's going to undercut me, it looks like. When was my pitting? Oh, lap 15. I'm gonna pit now. Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Like, it would be too expensive to create a car. Even if it was like the equivalent of an F3 car or something like that. That's not as expensive. It's still pretty expensive to create a car just for basically one race. I don't know how many races. Like, what will they do? A knockouts type thing? I don't know how many races it would be, the format of it, but I don't think it would be practical, or at least the barriers to make it work would be quite a lot. So Hülkenberg is in P2. Is this the day, lads? We are going to see Hülkenberg take a podium. Because he never got a podium even in this career mode.
Okay, we're low on fuel. Try shifting up the gears a little sooner. This should help us save some fuel. Go, go, go.
Oh my god, Hülkenberg is leading a goddamn race. Ocon is in the pits, Hamilton started on the softs, he's still going.
One stop left.
Perez is in 4th place, he didn't undercut me. In fact, I actually gained on him. Probably yet to battle with whoever is currently in P5. So...
To the leader is 9.2 seconds.
Oh, Luke, don't worry, man, for being late. Welcome to the live stream, man. You got back from ice hockey? Nice, man. Yeah, man, that's great, man, if you are able to play some ice hockey. Or at least watch it. I can't. Like, I live in Portugal, I never saw snow. Let alone an ice hockey race game. Like, yeah, I would love to. But well. Welcome to the live stream, man. Hopefully you will enjoy it. We are in net P1. Well, that's unfortunate. Someone's in the pits. That was Hulkenberg in the pits. Oh, that's great then. Hamilton still has to pit, so I'm guessing Hulkenberg... Oh no, Hulkenberg, he might have been overtaken by someone. I don't know who. Oh, come on. This track is so goddamn bumpy, like it's really straining my arms. Just like, look at this.
So the gap to our teammate is 35.0 seconds.
It's how bumpy this track is. What's 2 hours away from where you live? Like the stadium? Guys, give me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. Well, guess that is a busy day, right? Have I made my pit stop yet? Yes, I did in lap 14, if I'm not mistaken. At the end of lap 14. Hamilton has not pitted yet since he started on the softs. By the way, let's take a look at the current standings and where everyone is on the track. So Hamilton is leading, followed by me. Then we have Perez. Then Hulkenberg in P4, followed by Ocon. Then we have K-Mag, then Sainz. Then we have Raikkonen in P8, followed by Verline in P9. Then we have Ricciardo in 10th, Stroll 11th, Van Dorn 12th, Bottas in 13th, followed by Massa in 14th place, followed by Grosjean. Then we have Vettel in 16th, and Palmer in 17th, Alonso 18th, Ericsson right behind him in 19th, and in last place we have, what's his name? Kvyat. The Torpedo is in last place. I will play volleyball, that's nice. I was never too much into it. I mean, I was a good server. I would get points in like 80% of my serves. I think that's the term. But that was like at school, right? In PE classes, not playing like in an organized team. Hamilton is coming up to the Torpedo. Could he work his magic? No, looks like not. Which side, mate? Fucking hell. Was I busy yesterday? I was basically held ransom at my workplace. Basically forced to stay and do extra hours of work. Basically a punishment for me going on vacations, because apparently it's a crime to go on vacations. It's that way because I'm the only one. We were a team of 4 and now I'm the only one there. But I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm so sick and tired of that bullshit. They basically asked me to hold on to it when we were a team of 4 and now we are a team of 1. And I held on to it, so why would management be paying for 3 or 4 guys when one man alone can hold on to it, right? So yeah, I'm gonna leave. After this vacation I'm going to present my demission. I'm going to take my vacation days that I still have to take from last year and the ones I'm doing this year, and then I'm going out. Okay. If you wanna be an asshole like that, I can also overtake like an asshole. Just give me a moment. God damn it, I was looking at the chat, went too wide. Also, probably the dirty air isn't helping. I don't blame myself for being pissed off. Just, god damn it. Well, it's not like I ever did that to any other channel, so I don't need to take that bullshit from you. If you don't want to get more subscribers through your work alone, then you are just a lazy piece of ass who'll never get nowhere. So yeah, just fuck off, man. Really sick of tired of people who don't put in the work, then complain they are not getting the results from it. Okay.
The gap to teammate is 38.5 seconds.
Oh, there goes Perez, having slipstream and DRS on Hamilton.
To shift up through the gears earlier. They think it'll save fuel.
Well, that's nice, man. That's nice. What's my favorite corner on this circuit? 130R, not 130R, sorry. The first one, because it's so challenging. You are braking, turning in, coming in to the corner at full speed. So like, it demands a lot from the driver and the car as well, because all the weight gets shifted onto the front of the car, as you are not going downhill, but you are also coming full speed into it. But then you also have to turn, which makes the rear of the car very light, so you have to basically balance the entire thing to get just enough cornering without losing the rear. Hülkenberg is still in a podium position, guys. I swear to God, this is it. This is the day where Hülkenberg is going to get a podium.
Strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one? Understood, copy that.
That's how good he is. That only proves his ability. That only proves how good he is. Like, he's not getting podiums, but he's good enough to stick around the longest without getting a podium, because every other guys either were kicked from their teams or like retired or something, right? That's how good he is. Even without getting a podium, the notoriety that comes with a podium is sticking around. Should Ocon replace Kimi? Like, Ocon could replace Kimi, but is Ocon like under Ferrari? I don't know. I think Kimi is going to stay until Leclerc takes the spot. Especially since, like, Kimi is still decent. He still can, like, hold his own. Like, that pole at Monaco. Shows that, right? It's not, like... He's still a good driver, so why get rid of him? Okay, like, Perez is really pressurizing me. I mean, it's not like I'm just pushing my heart out, but I'm not driving the wheels out of the car, but I'm not necessarily being slow.
Our teammate is 35.7 seconds.
I'm still underfueled, which is nice. Improves my cornering ability, prolongs the life of the tires. as well.
Okay, we're low on fuel. Try shifting up the gears a little sooner. This should help us save some fuel.
I don't know what you mean by that. Who's the Pepsi man? And what do you mean by blast processing? Okay. Okay. I have no idea what happened there. The car just decided to lock up. I went wider last lap and the car didn't even struggle. This lap the car for some reason decides to lock up. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Okay, I'll if I remember to do it, I'll go do it. Hi Isaac, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing, man? How are you doing?
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the suit the salts.
I'm fine as well, man. I'm fine as well. A bit tired after pushing to the limit for something like 12 laps to overtake Perez, but I'm happy now with where I am. I'm going to overtake Alonso soon. I actually got DRS this time. I can go in lean mix then. Come on! Turn. Eric, why? Why are you trying to go alongside me into the corner?
The pit window is open.
So dumb. By the way, let's take a look at the pack at the moment. So you have me leading, followed by Perez, then Hülkenberg in P3. Is that it for a podium, guys? I mean, Ocon is trying to do its best to stop him. Then we have Hamilton, K-Max 6th, then Ricciardo 7th. This is Raikkonen in 8th, Stroll in 9th, Verline in 10th, followed by... I think Verline is going to be able to get a 10th place. Then we have Sainz in 11th, Bottas in 12th, then we have... Oh, I forgot about those two. We have Bottas in 12th and Vettel in P13, so I don't know about Verline, but I would like if Verline got a points position finish. That would be nice. We have Massa right behind Vettel, then we have Van Dorn in 15th, followed by Grosjean, then what's his name? Ericsson in 17th, Alonso 18th, Palmer 19th, and Kvyat in P20. So let's continue. Approximately 21 laps to go here at the Japanese Grand Prix in the Suzuka International Circuit. Let's go for it. Nice corner. See, once again, what? Is it the tires getting worn out? I don't get it. Was I downshifting too fast? Maybe, I just have no idea. Get it into it.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
Yes, we are in the pits. We are going to be the ones undercutting now.
Go now.
There goes Hülkenberg, Ocon and someone else. And Hamilton. Looks like those two are battling. Looks like Ocon.
More scheduled pit stops.
Yep, there's the potential for carnage there, as we have Hamilton on the inside of Ocon. Looks like Ocon got the upper hand despite having soft tires fitted to his car. Ricciardo is in 6th, 31 points behind me. He was at one point in P2, then I overtook him for P2. He dropped down to P3 and then he had problems on his car. Dropped him down to P9, I think, at one point. Good to see he's actually recovering. But yeah, man, he needs a good points performance. He does. I would like him to get a top 5 finish. But yeah, I would also really enjoy if neither Hamilton or Ocon caught up to Hülkenberg. If those two kept on battling pretty hard with each other, that would be nice. I would really like to see Hülkenberg on a podium. I mean, question for you guys in the chats. Do you guys think Hülkenberg has the potential for a podium this season.
Target down into mix 1, please.
Got past Perez as he went into the pits, taking softs to the end. Saved it. But yeah, Perez got up to me.
The car behind has come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Softs on the car behind.
Yeah, Sainz will push him quite hard, yeah. I agree with that.
Gap to car in front is 4.0 seconds.
Ocon is in the pits.
To teammate, 12.7 seconds.
So yeah, I think this is it for Hülkenberg in P3, as he's going to get undercut by Ocon. I'm getting a phone call? Give me a moment, guys. Tu. Estás-me a ligar? Diz. Tá bem. Well, that was weird. But okay. Okay. Whew. What phone do I have? I got recently a P8. Hey Ka, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing, mate? I'm doing fine. How are you? Looks like Hulkenberg is up on a back marker. That's a tough place to catch up to one. You might lose loads of time that way. That's unfortunate, especially since there's the threat of him being undercut by Ocon. Hamilton just got past the back marker. Oh, going to lap Kvyat for the second time. It's going to be a break to Perez. Oh, there goes Vettel out of the pits. And Vettel is going to hold up Perez even more. Like, for Vettel it would massively benefit Perez finishing ahead of me, so he could like limit some damage or control some damage, since looks like Vettel won't be scoring any points tonight. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Ka. Okay, Ricciardo is in the pits again. Hulkenberg is leading the Grand Prix, but he still needs to stop for his last stint. Unless he's trying to take those tires until the end. I think he's going for a set of super softs at the end. But Ocon pitted so much earlier. He's probably got a massive undercut on Hulkenberg. If Perez is this close to me, I can only imagine Ocon's pace at the moment. Even if he is on softs, he is on brand new of those. Hulkenberg is on old softs. So I don't know, man. I think Hulkenberg won't be able to get his debut pod. I don't think Hulkenberg is going to get the podium for his first time today. But the best chance I ever saw him of getting one in my entire career mode is today. Let's see how this goes. No, someone's getting out of pits. I'm going to say that is Grosjean. Dip the wheel on the grass on the inside, and that's what happens. Ready for F1 this season? Of course I am ready for F1. How wouldn't I? Hulkenberg is coming up to another back marker. Yeah, that was Grosjean. Oh, there goes Van Dorn. Oh, Hulkenberg is also in the pits. Well, yeah, an alternative is the only thing we can hope for, because they are basically forced to use the halo. I think I already explained it multiple times, but if any of you never watched me explain and would like me to explain why they are forced to run the halo, I would gladly present that explanation. And as you can see, Ocon is P3, so just as I feared, Hamilton is out of a podium. I'll be back. Okay, man. See you in a bit then. Oh my god, Palmer. Where is Shumi? I don't know. He appeared yesterday for Singapore, but he hasn't dropped by today. By the way, it's WRL Schumacher.
32.8 seconds.
Yeah. It probably will. You might be just practicing for... AOR. Oh, here comes Perez. I felt a bump. Fuck off, man. Well, those two are tangled. Is that going to be a safety car? Like, am I in the wrong here? See, at this point, he's always going to understeer. He needs to have his wheel... He has to put much more. Like, compare him to me. I can understeer. I have the track to understeer. He doesn't have the space to understeer. He needs to put more angle on that steering wheel. Well, welcome back. Did I really, like, punt him or something? I think he understeered into me. He had the space. It's not like I negated the space to go around the corner. He just understeered. Like, he went over the line and then just... He was going to the middle of the track, but I was on the middle of the track. I think he just understeered into me. I'm not going to flashback that. So yeah, where is Vettel? Oh, and he just breaks the front wing of Vettel, and now he's carrying him onto the... Okay. That's... I don't know, that won't be a safety car. But I would really like... Oh, Hülkenberg is even in P5, not even P4. God damn it, I would really enjoy... Oh, that would be so nice to get... If not Hamilton, Hülkenberg was in a podium position. I don't think he should really back off. I just in his place I would just turn in more, give more turn in, because I gave him the space. He just needed to take a tighter line. That's it. Vettel was disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. Perez as well. Okay. Well, this championship is basically wrapped up, boys. I'm going to get 25 points over both of them. They were the closest guys to me on the championship. No safety car though. I would guess a safety car would be deployed. Looks like no. Or looks like not. I'm guessing that will bring Ricciardo on a top 5 position, maybe? Oh no, Hülkenberg was well, Hülkenberg is P4, I don't know who was P5. Teammate status.
Daniel sat in P6, 6th place. The gap to teammate is 31.6 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. The time last lap was a 1 minute 28.5.
Where is Verline? Yeah, I need to see Verline. Oh, he's just out of a points position. God damn it. He was doing so fine. He held it for so long on a points paying position. But yeah. Looks like Bottas and Massa caught up to him. Also Stroll. God damn it. Both Saubers started in the top 10. I mean, not both Saubers. Both Saubers qualified in the top 10, but only one started in the top 10. Verline started in the top 10. Ericsson started in 19th due to like component penalties. But yeah, 12-second gap to Ocon. I can maybe just go to lean mix and just chill, right? Just save the engine. $50 something, now it's going to become $70 something. The fuck? Oh, it's Grosjean. Look at... Why is the car locking up everywhere? Freaking hell. Oh, we have some more yellow flags on the run into 130R. Looks like someone has a puncture. This could be a safety car. Oh my god, is there going to be a crash? That's Bottas with a puncture! Bottas just got a puncture! Wow, I think Verline, with that, Verline is up to P10! I swear to God. Teammate status.
Daniel sat in P6, 6th place. Our gap to our teammate is 25.4 seconds. They're on old super softs. The time last lap was a 1:28.6.
Where was he? Is he still in P6? I wasn't paying attention to Jeff. Teammate status.
Daniel sat in P6, 6th place.
Oh, P6.
Okay, distance to teammate 25.4 seconds. They're on old super softs. The time last lap was a 1:28.6.
Oh, it would be great if I got the championship to Sauber. Okay, Grosjean, just go, stop bothering me. God damn it. Yeah, well, first of all, me and Perez pulled away massively from Ricciardo early in the race because I was pushing, like, Perez started pulling away from everyone, and I pushed so damn hard to catch up to Perez that when I noticed, I had like a 10-second lead to Ricciardo even before the first 10 laps ended. Yeah, I was pulling more than a second per lap on Ricciardo. Then that's how much Perez was pushing me. After that, Ricciardo had problems. So since Ricciardo had problems, he dropped far down quite quickly. He was in P10 at one point after being in P3. He qualified in P4 or in P5, but both Ocon and Vettel got penalties because of the components, so he got promoted to P3. Oh, Ocon is right behind me now. Okay. At least I saved the engine a bunch. Hey, Lucas. Well, yeah, because I'm at Japan, I just forgot to change the title. But the thumbnail is correct. But yeah, Lucas, welcome to the live stream, man. How are you doing? But yeah, I'll change the title after the live stream, don't you guys worry. Ruben, are no assists faster? No, I think traction control is faster. What do you mean special season? You mean with the mods cars? No, it will be. I'll start an entirely different career mode with my new team. But the season 10 will be like the normal. I'll just go to the Mercedes if I get an offer, which I more than likely will. Ricciardo has Hülkenberg right in front of him. I hate to see Hülkenberg got out of the top 5 when he was in a podium position for so long. But yeah, Yart, assists are faster. Like, I would be faster with assists, because I can go on the throttle earlier, so I get faster speeds through each corner, and overall I'm just faster in a lap time overall. What teams I drove for? in this career mode. I started my career mode with Haas. It took me 4 seasons. It should have taken 3 in all honesty, but it took 4 because I bottled season 3. But yeah, it took 4 seasons for me to get my first championship with Haas, and since I got the championship I moved team. I went to Mercedes, got kicked from Mercedes, went for Red Bull. So I didn't win a championship in Season 5. In Season 6, I won the championship with Red Bull. In Season 7, I went to Force India, got the championship there as well. In Season 8, I was with the Ferrari, got the championship there as well. And now in Season 9, I'm in the Red Bull, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get the title here as well. So in Season 10, if you count the real life championships each driver added into the first season of this career mode, Hamilton had 3 championships, Vettel 4, right? So Hamilton won the first 2 seasons, that makes 5. Vettel won the 3rd season, that makes 5 for him as well. And then I won Season 4. K-Mag won Season 5 because the Haas was still the best car. So yeah, K-Mag is a world champion in this career mode. Then in Season 6 I won 7 and 8. So I have 4 titles, 3 in a row. But I have 4 titles. Oh, a Verline! That's his second retirement in a row. He was added for points. Yeah, I'm going to take the checkered flag soon. But yeah, if I win the championship in this career mode, I'm going to be tied with 5 championships with Vettel and Hamilton. So the 10th season will be the tiebreaker. Hey AR, welcome to the live stream. Oh, unfortunately, you are on the last lap. Fortunately, you are going to be able to see that we are on the last corner of the circuit at the moment, as we're going to cross over the line to take home the win of the Japanese Grand Prix. Woo-hoo-hoo! Get in there, boys. Oh, that was a great race. That was a tough race, but it was a very good race. Very fun track for me. I really enjoyed driving around here, and yeah, we took the win, boys. Let's see now the podium.
So another fantastic victory for Red Bull today. So Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
So here come our winning drivers today, and what a race it was. There's been a big push at the factory lately to get these cars ready, and we can see the fruits of that labour today as Red Bull lift the winner's trophy.
And yeah, boys, there you have it. The Portuguese flag on the top stand of the podium. Once again, Horner looks happy, as well as Newman, or whatever the hell you pronounce his name. It's Newey. Yeah, it's Newey.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Our current points leader extends their lead at the top of the championship after a very good result here today. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Well, I have to give it to Kimi Räikkönen. Consistency, good battle, sensible driving. He can be pleased with that performance today.
On to the constructors then. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
See why I wanted Verline to score so much? He's tied for 7th place with McLaren. What's the next race? It's USA, I think. But yeah, we are leading by 73 points now. Wow, we have more than double the points. More than double. We have almost 4 times more points than Ricciardo. Yep. Well, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Let me just check one thing. Oh, all 16 points for Sauber were scored by Verline. Interesting. I didn't notice. I thought Ericsson scored some points. No, I'm not going to do USA right now. That's for tomorrow, I think. But, oh, Ocon had a penalty? No. Yeah, he had a penalty. 5-second penalty. Didn't know about that. But who got driver of the day? Raikkonen 17th to 7. Ricciardo, even though he had problems with his car early in the race, he came back from 10th-ish to get a spot in 6th place. So a good performance from him. The best he could have mustered, I think. At least considering his problems. Nico Hülkenberg got before, just out of a podium once again. Nico Hülkenberg, that was the best chance I ever saw of him getting a podium was today, and he couldn't get it together. Hamilton just undercut him and was faster. So yeah, let's advance to the motorhome. Okay, Dave, see ya, man. I'm not the best, man. I'm not the best. It would be great if I was the best, but I'm not the best. If I was the best, you would have seen me at least in London for the esports, and I couldn't even qualify. So yeah, I'm not the best. So 423 points. We smashed Hamilton, I think. Let's see, did he get the fastest lap? Probably. Yeah, but we are still leading the rivalry. 5th or higher shift, we smashed the target, smashed Ricciardo, and in the weekend total we had 9,733 points. Oh, this is... I don't want to do it. I'm gonna do this one. At least it's with a Ferrari that I do like. So, yeah, let's go to the invitational event. I don't want to do that. Especially after the beating my arms took today. With both... what's his name? What's the name? With both Malaysia and Japan. Very bumpy tracks. I don't need to go and to counter steer galore in a monsoon condition USA shortened track on the 08. I think that was the either 07 or 08 McLaren. I don't know what's time for. I just want to race. At least this car sounds very nicely. I will just shut up for a few moments. I never drove this car around this place, so yeah, I'm not really sure about what to expect in terms of grip in the corners. Why do I have other people on the track? Isn't this just a time attack? This is O2 Ferrari. It does sound amazing. What a move! I bottled it. I just tried to push it, see how far I could go. How fast I could go there, or through there. Oh, I thought I was in second. Turns out I was only in first. That's why I lost it. Well, got myself up to P5. Just straight line, and look at how smooth this track is. And yep, there is it. Oh, okay, so the goal was the finish time after 2 laps of that. Okay. That was much more enjoyable than trying to struggle my way around, wrestle with the 08 McLaren on stormy conditions in the shortened version of this track, the Circuit of the Americas, to which we are going to travel now for the USA Grand Prix. Whew, let's just see if we get our ultimate rear downforce package in the car. Looks like we didn't. I think it failed.
It looks like one of our development parts didn't fare too well in testing.
Well,
I put it on hold for now. You can restart work from the laptop. We're going to have to go back now and make some adjustments in order to get the final numbers looking more like we were expecting from the simulation.
looks like we didn't get it done. God damn it. Well, to be honest, it's the first time I get an upgrade fail in a while. But yeah, we need now 900 points. That's off, right? Yeah, that's about half of what it cost in the first place. Well, at least we are going to have that one developed until Australia. Let's see how that goes. So, yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but this is it for the Japanese Grand Prix. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like button. If you did not, the dislike button is, as always, right beside it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Hit the bell icon for any notifications of whenever I'm about to start a live stream or to post a video. Hope to see you guys next time, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.